What's up, everybody? It's your boy Script the Legend bringing you guys another YouTube video. This one covering Staked, a token that has no utility out yet, but has a lot of that has utility coming in the near future. And if it does, or in the future, and if it does come out, when it does come out, it will bring a lot of value to those who are invested into the Staked token. All right, there's currently a 12% buy tax and a 16% sales tax for performing those said actions with staked token. All right, meaning that if you sell, you will have to pay 16% of whatever your net inc or your holding is to the staked ecosystem, and 12% of whatever you are paying to be within the staked ecosystem will be dispersed throughout different avenues of stakes token. Since aspects such as the marketing of stake, others being operating costs for different utilities, different services that they'll be providing in the future, which will bring you more revenue in the future. So, where is it at currently? Currently, it's at $962,000 in market cap with a price value per token of 8 zeros 113 190, meaning that if you spent $100, that would bring you 77 billion tokens. That is a great number. It would have been a lot higher of a number if you would have gotten at the pre-sale, but it's still a great number and a great total supply or just total holding of the stake tokens themselves. These this is Now you heard me talk about what can staked offer you. Well, it has something to do with the future. What will they have to offer you in the future? We go over to Discord and we see that this is basically what I'm trying to explain to you, or this is what I'm describing to you. They are coming out with an app, but the service that they're providing is basically a delivery service. This delivery service will be serviced using an application. This application will be for both web and mobile. The web and mobile application will bring some great returns. These are an outlook on some of the monthly returns that we could see. If there was one business that was working with Staked and they brung in a sales day or brung in the amount of income of daily of sales, $500 a day, the revenue monthly would be $471, and the rewards in the app would be $138. That being stated, $200 will be distributed out to all the investors. This is strictly talking about the app. This is not talking about the trading volume because yes, indeed, the state investors do see a percentage of rewards in the form of BUSD whenever people buy or sell the token. They do get a percentage of those in the form of BUSD. If they did have 100 businesses though that was utilizing the monthly app or the app and they had sales of $500 every day, which is what this whole diagram is here to show you, that would bring $200,000, or that would distribute $20,000 throughout all the investors. If there was up to 1,000 businesses that was utilizing the investors reward, or that was utilizing this application, was bringing in $500 of sales a day, that would disperse $200,000 of rewards out to all the holders. That is a great large chunk of money in revenue, especially when you consider the fact that this is all being done off ramp. This is not on ramp. This is stuff that is coming from the app alone. So there's also going to be revenue coming a little bit or even a lot of it from the trading volume and people that are trading on these other exchanges that can and will come in the future as well. Because even if you don't see it happening, we've seen Bitmart, we've seen LBank, we've seen a lot of exchanges list tokens, list any cryptocurrency, basically, virtually, just because they pay a certain amount of money or they see, hey, we can say that we have over 90,000 cryptocurrencies on our platform and offer that to our people, to the people that are on our platform as well. That's something that we can market. So hey, if Stake wants to be a part of that or that list, then go ahead. We will appreciate that greatly. But that is a great amount of money that can be gained. And if you buy $100 worth of stake, which is technically going to be $88 worth, that is still going to bring you 77.7 billion tokens, which is a nice holding and will bring you some quite large investor rewards. I love the fact that, though, I want to conclude with this point. I love the fact that there's two things happening, that or a lot of things happening. One thing is that, hey, all that this token is seeing positive movement and is not listed on any platforms outside of PancakeSwap. It's having positive movement, and it's only been launched recently, and that this is a bad time for the market. This is a bad time for cryptocurrencies to actually be launching, and they are seeing a positive growth and movement. Will this last forever? No, this won't last forever. But as it does last, is this a great thing? This is definitely a great thing. We have seen over $3,000 in trading volume in these 24 hours or 32 hours of it being launched. So that is great, great, great news. And like I stated, it has, for the most part, been upward momentum, which is great momentum. I would love to see that continue to grow. And I think it's important for investors. This is, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not at all financial advice. You should invest knowing that Stake does not have anything that they can offer currently. They are working on those things, but they definitely have a plan of executing said things. This video is not being sponsored, but I have been sponsored in the past to talk about Stake. And this video right here is not being sponsored. I just really do believe in this I do believe in the contract. I do believe in the smart contract of Stake. I do believe in the team of Stake. And I do believe that what they are trying to do as far as hitting the food industry and the food delivery system industry aspect of the food industry is going to bring them a lot of revenue, especially because they're offering their services for a lower rate, a lower percentage rate than competitors, a lot of big money competitors are doing, where they're asking for 5% and everybody else is asking for 15%. A huge 10% decrease on your net expenses will bring, or your expenses will bring a huger number, and increase your net income a lot bigger. That's more money that the companies can keep for themselves and spend it how they want. And that is money that the investors are going to see, because these people that are running the team are people that have already made money and that are just and already in the industry that they are hitting right now. So they don't have a reason to really, from my perspective, take advantage of investors that do believe in their project. That is all for today's video. It was very rough. It was a very rough video, but I appreciate you guys all watching. Please be sure to do your own research on Stake. There's plenty of other tokens out there. I just believe that Stake is the one that I like the most right now and that I decided to talk about right now for today's video. Be sure to check out other videos where I'm talking about not only Stake but other tokens as well, so that you can grow your crypto knowledge, because we don't only talk about other tokens, we also talk about things that are happening in crypto as a whole, so that when the next bull run comes, we are ready. When the next bear market comes, we are ready. When the bear market and the bull markets are happening, we know how long they will last. All right. I love you all. Peace.